Hey guys, the Pantheon Gaming here, and we're back with another video. This time we'll be tackling Variant 6 Contamination. For me, this is the second most fun and interactive variant, only seconding the is there a word seconding, or just yes, let's just say the first thing or the first variant that is fun and interactive for me is the Waning Moon, or the Variant 4. But in my opinion, Variant 6 has better rewards than that, and yeah, I just finished it yesterday, and I might as well make some tips and tricks on the bosses so that maybe I can be of help to some people who are not yet finished doing Variant 6. So here, what I had fun the most is the cheese strategy with Venom, and I love Spider-Verse champ, so using Venom in so much content is really a good thing for me. It's a positive thing. Thank you, Kabam. And let's get on to that first champion. So first up, Rhino. There are some little tips I have, and it'll show it here. There. Don't go blocking from afar. So here, just be mindful of the explosive personality and the long distance relationship node. And a little bit of tips I have here is be careful blocking from afar. Obviously, you saw what happened earlier. Then don't hit while Rhino is blocking. And yep, that's it. You can see that stings, that damage. And then for ghost users, which I did, is wait for the unstoppable buff to disappear, because sometimes we usually hit on the first medium and it won't work on Rhino. So here, you can also use other champs or other villain champions, and my champ choices for this fight would be Ghost, of course, then Venom, Doctor Doom, and Mr. Sinister. Well, I pick Mr. Sinister because of his ability to block unblockable attacks. I don't know if it will work because I don't have a rank up Mr. Sinister. And Doctor Doom because of the ability to nullify the buffs, so you won't be able to, or you won't what you call this thing, you won't be mindful of the explosive personality. Then Venom, same as Doctor Doom, he can nullify through his SP1. So that's it for Rhino. And as you can see, I am not that great in using Ghost really well, but I managed to one-shot him. And let's go on to the next boss. Next up, hey there, soldier. So guys, this for me might be the easiest boss in this variant. So for my tips, I have 3. So the first one, if you can armor break the champion, skillfully spam heavy. Then next, don't forget the unblockable finale. It's 25%, and don't forget it. Just if you're not using armor break champion, just bait the SP1 and you'll be good. And you know, a little bit of intercept skill as well. Then lastly, don't worry, it's just Winter Soldier. So I think any one of us who's going to do the variant 6 do the potion what you call it, potion farming, and you know who's the champ there? It's Winter Soldier. Then for the champion choice, I have any villain champ with armor break like Venom here, Doctor Doom with Mr. Fantastic Synergy, Annihilus, and Terrax. So that's it. It's easy as that. And let's go on to the next champion. This one here, Electro. This may be the hardest boss you'll face in Variant 6. His specials are unblockable. That's the only thing you need to be wary of. So just dex it with full ease. And for the tips here, I want, or rather, you may want to be wary of the SP1. I know some people will always bait the SP1, so just be careful of the while dexing it. Then always check your HP. So we all know when you hit him, you'll also get damage, and you don't want it to dip very low because you know you want to block as well. And here my champion choices are villain champions that are unstoppable because of the global node, unblockable as well, like Magneto, Carnage, Doctor Doom, and Storm Pyramid X. These champs are the best, I guess, for this battle. Not so much for Storm because she has a shock damage and it can buff up that Electro. So here, as you can see, Magneto will work very fine or very good. Just be patient. Don't always well, you poise yourself to do the skills or the heavy attacks, and you don't need to worry about the arc overload as much. It's not that big of a deal for the node. And yeah, just don't get hit too much like I did. I almost lose this one, but this is my first try and I get this one. Yeah, so next champ, that's it. If not for the heavy cheese strategy on some champions, Drax here might be the best or the easiest boss in variant 6. His nodes are not that much special, you don't need to worry about it. For the tips, just don't get hit. Parry successfully, block successfully, or deck successfully. You may get hit a couple of times, but his animations are really easy to dodge. So you won't have a hard time here. And for the champion choices, same as the tips, any villain champs would suffice. There's nothing much to say here, but the next champ would be the second hardest one, the Daredevil, because of the Biohazard node, and I will not finish this one shot because it's just as easy as that. So let's go on to the next champion. As I said earlier, this might be the second hardest champion in variant 6. He has a Biohazard node. Anywhere you go, Biohazard is a pain in the... yeah. For the tips, be careful on the parry purify and get used to their Devil's animation. His SP1 is very long, so you just need to be very patient and in going in. And yeah, get used to their Devil's new animation. Even I get a little bit of hits because I don't know or I'm not yet familiar with his SP skills, especially that SP1. It's very long. There is a time here that I guess I made a mistake and go in or charge in without knowing that there is still one punch left. And for the champion choices, I have Ghost as I use here because of the Biohazard, and Robot Villain champs is good. Then Omega Red, that's it. That's the champion, or yeah, that's a champion that you need to use, or a very recommended champs. And this one is very close, so close, 1%, and I'm so happy that I did it in one shot. So the next one, the last one, is let's go. This is a long fight, but trust me, this is the most, or this is the second easiest champ because of the cheese heavy. And this is Joe Fixit. There really isn't that much to say here. Just for the tips, you can armor break the champion, skillfully spam that heavy attack. And for those who are going to use other champion that doesn't have an armor break, my tip would be to get him to SP2 because it's easier, or yeah, it's easier to dex. You can't dex that SP1, only the first ones. You still need to block and block that rifle, the bullets. And as I was saying, there really is not much to say here. So for the champion choices, same with the Winter Soldier. Any villain champ with armor break, like Venom, Doctor Doom, Annihilus, Darax. But mostly you can, I think you can use any champs here. because the nodes are almost the same with Winter Soldier. And as much as I want to say anything else, I'm just taking up time, because here, look at that. That's very pro gaming levels. Just spam heavy on the corner and it's all over. I guess this was at about 80 hits, so we'll see. So overall, I can say that variant 6 is the second most easiest, or the second most fun and interactive, next to the Waning Moon or the variant 4. That's the best variant for me, and the rewards are good, all of them. And yeah, that's it. 79 hits. So that's variant 6, guys. It's a completion, and thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.